A very warm welcome to all of you from Old Trafford, Manchester. And here we have Manchester United against Rotherham United. Jim, I think in a game not so long ago we talked about this guy's development. How important a period has this been for him?
Well, huge. His progress is in keeping with the talent at his disposal, but now we're starting to see a steep upward curve in all his stats. And he looks as if he can go further than I first thought, so I've had to reassess my opinion on that.
Here are the lineups we've just been given. We're underway. Good guard take. Robbie. Tries to get it forward quickly. Knocks it towards the front. Loose ball, who's going to get there? And shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Will be livid with himself.
Well, he was right in front of goal and he probably should have scored, to be fair. Well, this is how to grab a game by the scruff of its neck. Front foot football with real intent.
Traore. Simon. Traore. Traore with the ball through. Well read, he sorted that out. Sesko. Maciej Cunha. Now the pass. Now here's the through ball. He's there to get rid. Robbie. Sesko. It's a loose ball. Bruno Fernandes passes it through. The Red Devils have managed not to concede too early this time. It has been a problem of late. Cuts it out. Mazraoui. Bruno Fernandes has given away a free kick. It's a long ball, but it's not hit its target. Ugarte. It is deadlocked. Looks like a good ball through. Needed a better pass there. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Aimed in towards the centre. Good delivery, no joy.
Yeah, they had lots of options in the box there. They've got plenty to chew on at the moment, but no bite.
Ronaldo. Granit Xhaka. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Eugine. Ronaldo. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Manchester United seeking to maximise the moment.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Looks to slip it through. It's come loose. Aimed long and direct. Simon. Maguire. Bruno Fernandes. Cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
Yeah, I think if he's going to make better progress, then he's going to need to find a little more space, and I think his team can help out by getting one or two others around him to give him a bit more support as well, because at this moment he's just been crowded out and he's not having the impact on the game that he should.
Luffy. Alderete. Odiad. Goes for goal! Goal! Manchester United! There is the breakthrough!
Devastating. I mean, that's the only word you can use to describe that. That kind of breaking power is absolutely devastating. That was fantastic to watch.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
United finished this first half with a trademark flourish. He spotted the run and played him through. That's surely a foul, free kick. Defence has got rid of that. Rotherham get it back again. Simon. Tries a long pass towards the front. Pushes it out wide. Tries a through ball. Jika pumps it upfield. Robbie. Luffy. Nguemo. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And it's half-time here.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Manchester United having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Manchester United's going well here and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
And back out it comes. Traore displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of...
Rotherham United have a free kick. The defence can get it clear. Bruno Fernandes, already of course on the score sheet, plays it out to the flank. Now here's the through ball. Ball's loose, who's getting there? In once more. And out to safety. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Thrust towards the front line. And here's the chance to counter.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Now the pass. Gets it upfield. Rotherham seek a performance here which reflects rather better on the boss. He's taken a fair amount of criticism in the wake of the last game.
Look, some of the scrutiny is a bit over the top these days, and you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But he really didn't help himself. His decision-making was puzzling, to say the least.
Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Keeper's got good distance on that. He's made sure that that won't get through. Plays it out to the wing. Traore looking to get on the end of this. Clears it out of harm's way. Ugarte pumps it forwards. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Yeah, now that he's scored, this defence is on high alert whenever he goes anywhere near the ball.
Managed to get it away. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Alderete. Your impressions so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
That really should have hit the net.
Yeah, not only do they hit fast on the counter-attack, Peter, but they show terrific effort and desire in getting forward in good numbers.
Onion.
Rotherham United have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Onion. They've scored near to half-time to make it 1-0. Looks like a good ball through. Timely intervention. And that's well defended. Diogo Dallo. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Who's going to make this theirs? Poveda. Almost nothing left on the clock here. United looking odds on now to extend their impressive run of form with yet another win. Oh, holding on to the slenderest of leads with time ebbing away. Passes it through. Has it out wide now. Towering header! Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, it should have been the clincher, Peter, and he'll be kicking himself for not taking the pressure off.
Onion. Spoon forward.
There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Mado. Luffy. Onion. Who's going to make this theirs? Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Looks to slip it through. Has a pop! It's there! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
All square again into the dying minutes. And that will be the final act. So it's ended in a draw, draft and graft and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing contest. And A ground that barely needs an introduction, the grand theatre for many a footballing drama. Welcome to the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. And here we have Manchester United against Benfica. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
So the players and officials stand tall for the anthem. So the two starting lineups. So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, you can't really overlook the importance of Bruno Fernandes in this side. A lot of players of his ilk may be seen rightly or wrongly as luxury players, and he's anything but. A work ethic I've always admired, and he's still hard at it as ever.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Looks to slip it through. Going for goal!
Well, when the keeper lost control of that, usually a striker would react first, so that defender deserves praise.
Loose ball. He's had a look. Schultz. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Rios. Luca Bacchio. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Rios. He's found his man, and he's onside. He'll have a dip. Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch. Well, this is how to grab a game by the scruff of its neck. Front foot football with real intent.
Sticks in a foot to win it back. looks to dink one in. He's played him through. Schultz. Aimed long and direct. Now it's Bonaventura. Going forward. What does he try from here? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, after such an exciting run, I really thought, Peter, he was going to round it off in style.
Barrenettia. Mazraoui. Straight run this, he's covered quite a distance. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Bruno Fernandes. He's got away with one there. Who's going to make this theirs? Araujo. No goals as yet. Can he find a finish now? Decent enough try.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Bruno Fernandes passes it through. Turns and goes back. It's come loose. Tries a through ball. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Luca Bacchio. Aim forward. Now the pass. Dashing forward at pace.
His decision-making really is what let him down more than anything else.
Antonio. And it's Bonaventura. He's got through. It's got through. What a save! Terrific reactions. De Ligt. Heading towards half-time, and it is still scoreless. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Luca Bacchio. That'll be a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Ugarte pumps it upfield. Plays it out to the wing. Sesko. Looks like a good ball through. The Red Devils get it back again. Mazraoui. Ugarte. Thiago. Mazraoui. Bruno Fernandes passes it through. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And he's there to hoof it away. And the referee brings the first half to a close. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. The action is back underway. So deadlock still as the second half begins. And in it goes! The second half sparked straight into life. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Benfica draw first blood here.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Ugarte. And that has put paid to that. Now the pass. Tries a through ball. Now it's Luca Bacchio. Looks to slip it through. Meno. Araujo. Rios. Luca Bacchio passes it through. Fired deep towards the back post. Spoon forward. Araujo. Bar. And it's Bonaventura. Bonaventura with the ball through. Luca Bacchio. And that's a throw. Turns and goes back. Big chance! And another time! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Looks like a good ball through. Now here's the through ball. That's not going to find its target. Luca Bacchio. Now the pass. That's not going to make it. Good idea, just poorly executed. Araujo. Antonio. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Tries a through ball. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Rios. Luca Bacchio tries to get it forward quickly. Out to the left it goes. De Ligt. Mazraoui. Yoro knocks it towards the front, gets it back. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on.
Number 16.
Hit into the middle. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Cuts it out. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Well, they know he's the root of potential problems, Peter, and they seem intent on uprooting that problem, like that.
He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Yeah, they had lots of options in the box there. They've got plenty to chew on at the moment, but no bite.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Can he put it away? So close to drawing level.
Yeah, he was just a little too eager to get his chance away there, and it could have level matters. Rios.
Who's going to make this theirs? Rosacchio. It's a throw-in. Araujo. Luca Bacchio. His scoring skills have already been evident. Well, that's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but dropping deep can bring more trouble.
Yeah?
Well, shots from distance and space in wider positions, besides the obvious issue of inviting most of your opposition high up the pitch.
Bonaventura. Luca Bacchio. Are in dire need of a breakthrough, can they?
Well, the easy thing to do at this late stage, Peter, is to let heads go down, but these lads have other ideas.
Who's ball? Who's going to get there? So what now? Luca Bacchio showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Spoon forward. Ugarte. Najraoui. Played out to the right. Mbuemo coaxed out to the wing. Played into the middle. Good save, really well read. Four added minutes on the board. Aimed in towards the centre. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Najraoui played out to the wing. Could try cutting inside here. United could have here their final chance. Out wide to the right. Played it again. He scored! They have stolen level at the last! Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
All square again into the dying minutes. Meno. So that's it. It is all over. Well, nobody is totally satisfied, but it was a more than decent game, a super watch, and it ends in a draw. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final record...